All right. So before we get to our predictions,
Yes.
Okay.
we need to draft our team.
Yes, we do.
Nick
Now-
still owes us lunch.
Yes.
And we still owe John lunch.
Yeah, but it's more about you owing us lunch.
If I win this time, then we all just owe each other lunch.
Then we're just gonna go to lunch together.
Now you
3
psychos,
times, though.
you psychos wanted to do a 10-team draft.
Yes, each. So
That's ridiculous. That's 30 out of the 32 teams.
It'd be funny, though. It says
no
that-
one's going to
Well,
pick
we
the
did-
Panthers.
We did 5 teams each last year. So what if we split the difference? Just did 7. I mean, that's 21 teams.
Okay, that's cool because
Yeah,
then
that
in
works.
theory there's playoff stuff.
Yeah.
So we're doing this is regular season and postseason, right? This is the same thing we've done the last few years.
Yeah,
Okay.
these are the teams you think are going to have the best seasons, and you're doing your scoring.
Because the idea that I got for the 30 team was this was a wins draft, and so this is about regular season wins. But I'm fine with
interesting.
doing what we've done the last few
This
years.
is what we've always done.
That's fine. That's
You
we're
get-
I do like the win draft idea.
You get
Yeah.
a point for making the playoffs. You get 2 points for winning the division. You know, your scoring
correct.
system.
Yeah.
So I won.
So if
I
you
won
have a
2
team
years
that
ago,
misses the
Josh won
playoffs,
last
that's a
year.
0-pointer.
Yeah,
It's like if somebody
Okay.
picked the Jets last
Yeah.
year, which somebody probably did pick the Jets last
Oof.
year.
Now Josh did win the last time,
Mhm.
and it is his
Goat.
birthday.
Oh, don't let him get the first pick.
Oh man,
And
that's
I
you're
won the
putting
time before.
Oh, there's a lot of pressure actually.
So now remember, it's a
Snake draft?
serpentine draft. So Nick, even though you're picking third, you get to pick third
I,
and
have to
fourth.
pick, I picked third last time. I was gonna
Well,
pick
because you've
third.
never won this before.
Wow,
That's true.
What kind of BS rules are the winner gets to go first again?
Because this is the make it take it.
It's not very balanced.
Yeah. Or not make it take it. Isn't that what it's called? Yeah.
Yeah,
We made
make
it,
it
you
take
take it.
All right,
Oh,
so we're
like
each
taking
picking
it.
7 teams. 7 teams. First pick.
This isn't my Super Bowl pick, but I cannot not pick the Chiefs. I cannot do it. I cannot not go with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
They are the best franchise. They have the best quarterback. The Chiefs are my number 1 pick.
See, I'm trying to be strategic.
I know you
here.
have to.
I'm
Again,
using some
division
strategeries.
championships
Strategery.
get you points. Now, that doesn't mean take an NFC South team number 2, but
I'm going to go. I'm going to go again. I'm trying to play strategy
yeah,
here.
who are you going with? Say their name.
The Houston Texans.
Damn it,
Oh,
John.
I like that.
I don't like that.
The Houston Texans.
Well, that's the 2 AFC teams to start, and Nick now has 2 picks.
Oh, there's going to be a third AFC team. Give me the Ravens,
Okay, and who do you have for number
and
4?
then after that,
the Lions.
Oh, I was wondering when they were going to get picked. It's not a surprise.
and
I'm surprised
my strategy worked. Thank you, Nick.
who are you getting?
I'm taking the 49ers.
Mhm.
I mean, I
Not
was going to take
surprising.
them first, but I thought, wait a minute.
Nick, who'd you pick after the Texans?
He picked the Lions.
I picked the Lions
You
and the
picked-
Ravens.
He
The
picked the
Lions and the
Ravens.
Ravens.
He
then
picked the
Lions.
Texans, which I wanted.
Okay. Gosh, I really should have had printed out something so I could check off some boxes.
I'm
That's all right.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
keeping
you're-
track
no, yeah,
here.
yeah.
I'm keeping track.
All right. Well, I feel like this is pretty easy then.
You
I'm
picked the
going
Steelers with your first pick, Josh.
No, I'm going with the Buffalo Bills,
gross.
and I'm going to go with the Packers.
Mm.
I'm going to go
Okay.
with the Packers. I'm a bit Packer-pilled, as you will see when we go through our predictions for the season. I don't like being Packer-pilled, but I am a bit Packer-pilled.
Okay.
Yeah, or John.
Let's see.
So teams that have been picked: the Chiefs, the 49ers, the Ravens, the Bills, the Lions, the Packers, the Texans. And I'm not forgetting anybody, right?
No.
Nope.
Those are the teams. Okay.
I'm mad about.
I
you
will
taking the
take-
Texans for me.
The Cincinnati Bengals.
It's a good pick.
Fair. That is a good pick.
That's your third.
That's my third pick. This is
Okay.
Nick's third, and then followed by his fourth pick.
All
Okay.
right. Give me the Dolphins and the Seahawks.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's all coming.
You can't
back
keep
to
saying
me now.
Yeah, John.
What? No,
what the
I'm
hell?
just thinking. I'm thinking.
John is-
thinking.
John is
Oh,
that
yeah,
guy
I'm
where
thinking. You know what I'm gonna do?
no matter
I'm
what
gonna
happens,
do
he's like, it was all
something.
part of my plan.
I'm gonna do something here that I didn't think I'd do, but I did it 2 years
You're picking
ago,
the Panthers.
and I'm gonna win again. I'm going to take Josh's Dallas Cowboys.
I thought you were. I thought
Mhm.
that's how you were setting it up. All right. So that was your fourth. So I have my fourth and fifth.
Correct.
All right. We still have not picked any NFC South teams. We have picked one AFC South team, correct?
Correct.
We have one NFC East team. We have
Mhm,
two NFC North. I'm just
mhm.
trying to kind of
Yeah.
game it
yeah,
out a little
yeah,
bit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
All right. I am going to pick my wife's Eagles
Mm.
because that could be a division champ.
Mm-hmm.
John, you picked my team.
Mm-hmm.
I pick your team. Give me the Los Angeles Rams.
Okay, interesting.
The Los Angeles Rams.
Interesting.
No, I think he was going to pick the Rams.
Even though I don't totally buy, like that's more of a. I'm taking. This is flyer territory.
Again,
This is not going to match my
again,
predictions.
It's
This is
all,
flyer
it's
territory.
all coming back to me now.
Ah,
Okay.
interesting.
Because no one has picked a team from the NFC South.
Correct.
Someone has to win that division, and that someone will be the Atlanta Falcons.
you probably did just steal a
Sorry,
point.
That was my next
Sorry,
Yeah.
Michael Severe, but the Atlanta Falcons.
That was dumb of me to pick a team. Rats.
I was going to pick the Falcons next.
Well, you don't get to pick the
Suck,
Falcons.
John.
So
but
Nick has
you
two
get to-
picks.
You get
This
to
is
pick someone else.
What is this?
I do have 2 picks.
5 and 6.
This is 5 and 6.
Give me. Oh boy. See, this is frustrating. This is dumb. I don't like this. Give me the Jags
I think that's a very good pick, Nick.
and the Bucks.
That's not a bad pick, Nick.
Defending
Going with
division
two
champs.
potential champs from those divisions. I think those are solid picks.
Wow. Oh boy.
Oh, John, don't. Oh, it's all fitting in my plan.
Yeah. John has a couple of teams on the board. He's got the anti-vaxxer. He's got the team that always finishes above 500. He has the rookie quarterback, among others.
There's a lot of people now. You will see in my playoff picks here momentarily. I do not have this team, but the fact that they're still sitting out there is rather intriguing. Give me the Jets, Jets. That spells Jets.
Sicko.
It's a good pick. So this is what?
This is your 6th and then your final
Okay,
pick.
so I have 2 picks.
2 hot picks.
Gosh, I don't really feel like I can go with any of the South teams. I don't think I'm missing anybody. Just want to make sure. Okay. Man. Oh, man. So I have the Eagles, so I have to root for the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Dare I want to root for Deshaun Watson? Yikes.
Mm.
I don't. You know what? I'll take the Steelers. Again, this is a long play.
Mm-hmm.
Screw it. Give me the Bears.
Bear down.
Give me the Bears. I think John's going to win.
Nick,
Yeah.
I think John's going to win.
Yes, John.
remember
I
yesterday?
should have picked the Jets. That
Remember
was
yesterday
stupid.
on this
I
program
missed the Jets.
how you were trying to do an intervention
Oh.
for senior citizen over
I know what
here?
he's going to do. John keeps taking all of my picks.
He's gonna take
Yes.
the-
It's
Go
amazing.
Chargers!
It's amazing how he has been trying to.
Chargers!
I mean, this guy
Thank you!
is
Happy
actually picking the Chargers to win the division, yet the Chargers were never. He had multiple opportunities to draft the. He
I
even
froze.
picked
I
the
froze.
team. He even picked the team he thinks is going to be beaten by the
I
Chargers.
I should have looked at my playoff picks. You're taking the Chargers?
I'm taking the Chargers.
John
I'm
keeps
an idiot.
taking all of the picks I'm going to take. It's not fair.
All right. So who do you have?
It's your last pick.
I have 2 more, right?
You have one more.
I have
One more.
This is the last pick.
Ah, crap.
The Browns are still around,
I
Nick.
know, but
Teams
Yucky,
that are
Sean
still
Watson.
out there. Let's let me bring up. Oh, I don't have the.
Here I had
don't
something.
Don't have my PowerPoint up.
All right, teams that Nick could still take. The Browns are still around, and I'm looking at a composite playoff ranking for all 32
Well, I'll
teams.
just go in order by division. We still have Washington and New York.
Okay, you didn't have to mention those teams.
We have the Cardinals.
yes,
We have Minnesota.
Minnesota.
We have the Saints and the Panthers.
yucky.
We have the Raiders and the Broncos.
Mhm.
yucky.
We have the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Colts and the Titans.
People like the Colts,
And we have the Browns and the Steelers.
No, I picked the Steelers.
Oh,
You picked the
sorry. You picked the
Steelers.
Steelers. We have the Browns.
Last pick, Nick.
Like, I want to win.
Go Chargers.
I want to win, but Deshaun Watson's gross.
Yeah, don't want to root for him.
Give me the Colts.
All right.
That is quite the boomer bust pick from Nick.
So,
Man, I failed this draft. I failed. I froze. I'm like a caller who freezes. I froze.
this is going to look even crazier when you see our playoff picks here in
I'm gonna
moments.
look like a big dumb idiot.
Josh has the Kansas City Chiefs, the Buffalo Bills, the Green Bay Packers, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Los Angeles Rams. I mean, with that pick alone, Josh probably wins. The Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears.
Bear down.
I have the Houston Texans, the Frisco Niners, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Dallas Cowboys, the Atlanta Falcons, the New York Jets, and the still, in my book, San Diego Chargers.
You have 7 teams that I have in the playoffs. I'm an idiot.
Nick has the Baltimore Ravens, the Detroit Lions, the Miami Dolphins, the Seattle Seahawks, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Tampa Bay Bucks, and the Indianapolis Colts. That, ladies and gentlemen, is our playoff draft.
I should have picked the Chargers over the Jags.
Yeah, I should have picked the Jets earlier. Damn it. I failed myself. I let everybody down. Let's do our picks.
The irony of this is I hope either of you guys win, because
Well, you have the
literally the
Cowboys.
2 least favorite teams in my life I have.
It is funny that you have to root for them in this draft.
I don't have to root for them. I
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
Anyway, it is time now for our predictions. And again, we'll all look silly
Oh, yeah.
when these are revealed. But let's go division by division first before I bring up the graphic. 'Cause
Okay.
The graphic I have is just the playoff
All right.
graphic.
All right.
AFC North, go!
Bengals, Ravens, Steelers, Browns.
Bengals, Browns, Steelers.
So we
I
finally-
think the Ravens have
Stink.
they have a slippage this year.
Understandably so. I almost had them missing the playoffs. You think that? So we both think the Steelers are finally going to have a bad year under Tom.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Nick, did you make AFC or NFC picks this year?
Nice.
I-
Great question.
Did both, but I didn't
Do divisions?
do division.
That's fine. We'll
That's
get
fine.
to your playoff picks when we get
Momentarily.
there. AFC South, go.
Texans, Jags, Titans, Colts.
Texans, Colts, Jags, Titans.
I almost had the Jags in the playoffs. I decided not to, though. So just a one-bid division.
AFC West,
Yeah.
go.
I'm doing it, baby. Go Chargers.
But I'm not going
Go.
to draft them. Go Chargers, go. But I'm
Yeah.
not going to draft them.
I do have the Chiefs second. Broncos and then Raiders rounding things out. Some people like the Raiders this year. Nah.
Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders.
And AFC East?
Dolphins,
Fins up. Finally win the division. There's no excuse
Bills, Jets, Pats.
to lose to the Bills.
So I have the Dolphins down at third.
Bad.
Bills, Jets, Dolphins.
You have the
Pats.
Jets over the Dolphins?
I do, Nick. I do.
Gross.
Sorry.
What's
Mm.
wrong with you?
Well, I'm smart.
NFC North.
Mm.
Let's see. I have Lions, Packers, Bears,
Oh my.
the Minnesota Vikings.
Mega Dittos, Josh.
You have the same?
Exact same.
All righty.
NFC South. The Falcons.
Why didn't I pick the Falcons?
The Bucks, the Saints, and probably the
Oh, the
easiest
easiest
pick
pick.
on this board was picking the Panthers to finish last.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Patriots finishing last in their division is a close
That's
second.
a good pick. That's
But
a
yeah.
good easy pick.
I flipped
too.
the Saints and the Bucks. I had the Bucks third, the Saints second, but indeed I agreed with you on the first and fourth place teams in the division.
NFC West.
I'm doing it, baby. Seattle wins the division. Arizona finishes in
Oh my
second.
God. You are out of your
Let's
mind.
go, Jonathan Gannon, 49ers, and then your Why did I pick the Rams?
You idiot. He drafts the Rams. He drafts the Rams fifth.
I'm an idiot.
He doesn't draft the Chargers. He picks the Chargers to win the division and the Rams to finish last in the NFC West.
Ooh.
Sad.
Look.
Unreal.
I know. I'm a moron. What do you have?
Frisco,
Yeah.
Rams, Seahawks, Cardinals.
Okay.
And
And
the NFC least.
Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Giants.
Cowboys, Commanders, Eagles, Giants.
Oh,
Eagles.
Fire Sirianni, says John Bishop.
Yeah, he'd be gone after this year.
Nice. All right.
So now we get to the playoffs.
Let's do it.
And
Nick actually did it this year.
I did.
Here's my bracket.
Oh, that's a bracket.
Oh, you have our teams playing and your team winning?
Of
That
course.
that would be a bummer.
In the NFC, yes, the Chicago
You
Bears
have the Bears in there.
make the playoffs.
Bear
They'll face the 2
Chicago
seed, the
Bears.
Atlanta Falcons.
Wow, the Alkins.
I'm high on the Falcons.
Get the F out.
The AFC should be on the left side, John.
Well, this is how I had it from last year.
Mm.
It was last year's graphic.
Alphabetical order, Nick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also the better division conference.
You'll get it someday.
One day.
Yeah.
So I mentioned the division winners, but the wild cards will be in order: Rams, Packers,
Bears.
Bears.
So Rams is the 5.
Rams as the 5. In the
Okay.
divisional round, yes, I do have the Rams beating the Cowboys because Dallas never wins in the playoffs.
Hey, sometimes.
The Bears upsetting the Falcons, so we get Frisco, the 1 seed, versus the Bears. Rams versus the Lions. And in a rematch of Sunday night, the Rams will get their revenge to advance to the NFC Championship where they will face Frisco.
John, I think
No.
you're too frost-pilled.
Well, if I were, I would be picking the Rams to go, but I do not. I have the 49ers.
They call a weird onside. It
back
doesn't work.
in the Super
That's
Bowl.
because you had them going against the 49ers, and you're like, it doesn't make sense if I make them beat the 49ers.
In the AFC, the wild cards are in order.
You have the Chargers.
I have the Chargers.
Nick, play the drop again.
Go Chargers, go!
Go Chargers, go.
Some of us actually drafted the way we predicted.
Yeah.
But yes, your other wild cards are the Browns and the Bills. I have the Bengals beating the Bills to face Kansas City, who
Okay.
is the 1 seed. And I have the Dolphins beating the Browns to face the 2 seed Houston Texans.
Hope we beat the
I have the
Browns.
Texans and the Chiefs in the AFC Championship. We are going to have a Super Bowl rematch from last year.
When's the last time that
Gross.
happened?
But the 49ers were the last team to have a real legitimate shot at the three-peat. They were a Matt Barr field goal away from going back to the Super Bowl, but they did not. Frisco is going to prevent Kansas City
Wow.
from getting the three-peat. 49ers over the Chiefs in Super Bowl 59.
When's the last Super Bowl rematch that we had? Was that Cowboys-Bills?
In back-to-back years, Cowboys-Bills is the only other one.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't-
the only time we've had back-to-back.
Wow.
I don't think
Super
I like
Bowl.
this. I think that's gross.
Yeah, I think people would be a little fatigued. Who's next? Me? All right. Let me just open up my little thingy.
Oh, gross.
My wild card teams in the AFC in order: 5 seed Ravens, 6 seed Chiefs, 7 seed Jets. I don't know why. Sorry, I'm going right to left on this one, John. I do have the Chargers losing to the Ravens in the first round. Wait, you have the Chiefs over the Bengals, John? You lie. I had the Bengals
Oh, you
over
did?
the Chiefs.
Oh, you did?
I put it on the list that
I'm
the Chiefs
sorry.
aren't. It's okay.
I'm
Chiefs
sorry.
aren't winning a playoff game this year. Give me Cincinnati. They move on. Obviously, the Bills. I'm Bills pilled. They move on as well. The 1 seed Houston Texans. They defeat the Ravens. The Bills defeat the Bengals. The Bills go into Houston. They win, and they go back to the Super Bowl where they will face, after the playoffs, let's see, Packers 5 seed, Cowboys 6 seed, Bears the 7 seed. I can't believe we agreed on the Bears, John. 5 or 6 seed Cowboys beat the Falcons. The Packers go into Philadelphia. They get a victory. The Seattle Seahawks, though, they win as the 2 seed. Seattle Seahawks, they lose to Green Bay. The Cowboys lose to Detroit. It is Detroit hosting Green Bay for the NFC Championship, and the Lions go to their first ever Super Bowl, but the Bills get them. The Bills get them, and Josh Allen, the best quarterback, not named Patrick Mahomes,
Gross.
lifts up that Lombardi, flips the bird to John Bishop, and says, F you, John Bishop, and Nick Grimm.
No, F you, Josh Allen.
Yeah, there you go. Nick?
Yes.
There's Nick.
There's Nick. So my wild cards.
Yeah?
Let's see if I do this right, if I
Yeah.
do this terminology right. I have the Packers and the Niners, the Eagles and the Falcons and the Seahawks. I'm
Okay.
a little Seahawk pilled. You kind of got me on the Seahawks, Josh.
Uh-huh.
I
You
have
have a new coach.
I have Dallas facing
Green
Green
Bay.
Bay at Lambeau.
Wow.
It's a rematch from last year, but this time, Josh,
Yeah.
Dallas wins.
That would be very nice. Wait,
At
how can
Lambeau.
Dallas... They can't play at Lambeau, Nick.
I thought the Green Bay was going to host.
Guess I'm... Well,
Don't worry about who
okay,
hosts.
okay.
Just-
Never mind. Keep going.
Anyway, yes. So that, and then I have, sorry, the formatting of this is weird. Let me look at the email I sent to John. I've got the Cowboys beating the Packers,
Yes.
the 49ers overtaking the Eagles,
That'd
because
be-
I think there's some weird awkwardness happening. There's bad vibes on that team
Yeah.
between the quarterback and the coach.
Mm-hmm.
There's some weirdness going on. I think the Falcons are going to sneak in, but the Seahawks are going to kick their ass.
Okay.
And then on the AFC, I have the Dolphins and the Bengals. The Bengals are going to win because the Dolphins are the new Cowboys.
Okay.
Makes me sad. The Ravens are going to beat the Bills because Josh Allen sucks.
Okay.
And I like Lamar Jackson.
Bad take.
And the Chargers, I think Harbaugh can maybe get them to the playoffs, but the Texans are going to roll
So I've
them.
talked you into the Chargers too.
You've talked me into them getting to the playoffs.
You said that Justin Herbert's mid.
he is mid.
Okay.
So then we got the Chiefs playing the Bengals, and I think the Bengals are going to get the Chiefs out of here.
Okay.
Get out of here, Patrick Mahomes. The Ravens are going to lose to the Texans because CJ Stroud is pretty cool, and I'm weirdly high on the Texans this season again.
A lot of people are.
And the Texans are unfortunately going to lose to the Bengals to go to the Super Bowl. So then on the NFC side, the Lions are going to face your Cowboys
Mm-hmm.
and lose to the Lions because the Lions are good. The 49ers beating the Seahawks. The Seahawks
I think you
losing.
already went to
I
this.
did.
Yep.
The
You
Seahawks
can just get to the Super Bowl.
are going to lose to the Lions. And we're going to have the Big Cat Bowl, the Bengals and the Lions. And the Lions are going to win
Nice.
the Super Bowl.
Did he? Did you see his seating? He definitely screwed up some stuff with the seating.
I don't know. I just put it on here, and that was it. And it doesn't matter at the
No.
end of the day.
Nick, so the
At least he
Lions,
did the NFC.
the
this
Lions
year.
you have as your 1 seed. So
Yes.
that means the Packers cannot host a first round playoff game. That's where I was a little confused.
Okay, see, and I don't. The playoff seeding rules confuse me.
All division
I'm
champs in the. No, it's fine.
It's,
not a big deal.
it's all right.
No, I
It's
was
all
just
right.
we're
It's all right.
teaching, we're learning.
It's all right.
I found a template, and then I used the template to help me visualize. And then this template I had, that's
By the way, got a message that my Go Chargers is this person's favorite drop.
Go Chargers, go.
That is so freaking funny. God, that is so.
But not
good.
as funny as Josh boldly saying for months that the Chargers were going to win the division.
Yeah.
Multiple chances to draft the Chargers
Yeah.
and let them fall to me with my last pick.
Yeah, that's a tough look for yours truly. That's a tough look for yours truly.
sorry for screwing up my seating.
It's not a big
And
deal,
then
Nick.
picking my Rams to finish last,
Hey.
but yet drafting the Rams.
So last
in
year,
the
Nick
playoff
didn't do the NFC. This year, he had to learn about seeding. He'll have it down next year. 2025 is the year of Nick.
There's always next year.
There is always next year.